Let us put ourselves in the presence of God.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today with humble hearts, seeking your guidance and wisdom as we begin this program. Lord, we ask that you would bless every person who has gathered here today, and that you would be present with us in a special way. We pray that this program would be a time of learning, growth, and fellowship for all of us. Help us to listen to one another with open hearts and open minds, and to support one another as we strive to serve you in all that we do. Please give us the strength and the courage to follow your will and to use the gifts and talents you have given us to make a positive difference in the world. We pray all of this in your holy name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for today, Ark One Marketing Lead, Fila Claire Benzi.
Thank you, Elaine. So maayong hapon kanatong tanan, wherever you are in the Philippines, in Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao. Just like in any live event, there may be technical difficulties just like today. So I would just like to say hi to all our 100 plus participants who are joining us in SAP Business One Admin Module Refresher Training, plus a bonus session later on with Freshworks. So again, thank you for finding time to join us in today's webinar. We from Ark One are trying our best to hold events to share new innovations and what's new in the market. Together with our account managers, support team, delivery team, we are here to assist you in any best way we can. Because here in Ark One, we've always got you covered. Okay, so Ark One and SAP community is getting bigger each year. So imagine to most of us, we will be on our anniversary coming 2024. So please, can you share in the chat box your big wins and small wins this year? Any achievements that you are very proud of, whether it be in your career, personal life, with families, loved ones, and friends, or any business ventures? So share naman dyan ng mga big wins nyo for this year. Okay, I think people are typing in. So I would like to know your achievements for this year. So maybe you are now promoted, or you are now getting new properties or what. So we have here from Miss Pretzel, her big win is surviving. Yes, right, ma'am. Because right after pandemic, everyone is thriving and everyone is surviving, as well as businesses and companies. So we have also Miss Andrea, stronger sa finance team. Yes. So okay, congratulations. So yes, I would like to congratulate everyone on your wins. May it be big or small. We all deserve it. So now, please like our Facebook page at Ark1PH to get the latest and the greatest updates with bonus games and prizes. So watch out for more. Okay, let me run through first our webinar protocol. Please introduce yourselves in the chat box. Please type in your name and what company are you from. So for better listening experience, please keep your microphones on mute to eliminate your background noise. And if you have questions, please engage in the chat box and we will try to answer everything at the end of the session during our exclusive Q&A. And please keep your commentary positive and optimistic in the chat box. For today's agenda, we will be focusing on and we will try to answer the SAP Business One Basic Administration and Master Data and AI-powered IT Service Management, your gateway to digital transformation with Freshworks. So let's unlock the potential of seamless operations together. So now, one of the reasons why we are all here in the Ark One community. Let's hear some big win from Ark One's enthusiastic CEO, he who is always on a mission to keep our digital shape on top. So let's all welcome Engineer Erwin Padrique.
Salamat, Fila, for that kind introduction. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Again, we're very delighted to welcome you to another webinar as part of a series of training sessions aimed at empowering you, our partners. In today's episode, parang teleserye, no, is all about administrative module of SAP B1. Later, you will hear from Mitch, our expert, on how you can further optimize SAP B1 for your operations. And sabi nga ni Fila kanina, we do have a bonus session later which would be covered by our technology partner from Freshworks. Freshworks, by the way, is a global leader in providing software as a service solutions for customer experience management and employee experience management. Our speaker, Gotham, will talk about the power of artificial intelligence or AI in the IT service management. Common example nito are the chatbots which would respond to website, no, whenever you would have inquiry or pag nag-escalate ka, pag may problema ka about the service or a product sa mga ticketing tool. These are all AI driven. In fact, today, AI is very prevalent. If you remember the movie of Iron Man, si Jarvis, no? That's an example of AI. Si Alexa ng Google, si Siri ng Apple, these are all AI. So ang ibig sabihin nito, AI will continue to be part of our lives. And of course, sa SAP, it's run by AI already. Sa Freshworks, on the other hand, it's one of those prime movers who has started adopting cognitive AI pagdating sa kanilang mga solutions. In fact, very recently, if you've watched the news, ChatGPT and Microsoft released their own version of AI. Ito yung collaboration nila which they call Copilot. Now, closer to home, Globe, Smart, and PLDT has been running AI in their platform. Ito yung very interactive chatbot nila na when you browse their website o yung account nila, social media platform nila, all of a sudden, magpa-pop up yung AI o yung chatbot. Na-experience nyo na. So, ibig sabihin, AI is everywhere. Pero bukod sa AI, bukod sa administrative module, meron akong isang marites. I think narinig na ninyo lahat yon. Or kung hindi pa, may chismis, no? Pero alam nyo, hindi na siya chismis ngayon. Totoo na yon. Kasi si Ark One is now an SAP Gold partner. And dahil yan sa inyo, mga customers and partners, salamat for making this happen. This recognition inspires us to work harder and provide more value-added services for you. Dahil dito sa Ark One, we've always got you covered. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present the latest SAP Gold partner, Ark One Solutions Inc.
Ark One, a journey inspired by a story of faith, resilience, and leadership. Noah's Ark was a vessel of life during the Great Flood, preserving life and hope in the face of adversity. Today, Ark One is a legacy of leadership and innovation in the ICT industry. We are dedicated to helping businesses become successful. Our journey to becoming an SAP Gold partner is a testament to our commitment to excellence. We are proud of the trust our clients have placed us As we sail towards growth, our mission remains the same: to be the guiding light for businesses. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Arc One, sailing towards growth and success, hand in hand with you.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Sir Irwin. Indeed, together we don't just shine, we sparkle like gold. Okay, for our first speaker, she is Arc One's champion. She is an SAP Business One consultant for 5 years and has helped more than 50 companies from different industries to drive growth and success. So let's give a warm of applause to Miss Mitch Baugh.
Ayan. So thank you so much, Phil, for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Michelle Book, your SCP consultant for today, and I'm thrilled to be here with you to embark on a journey through the dynamic world of SAP Business One. So as we all know, SAP B1 is a powerhouse that plays a significant role in the success of businesses, both big and small. So today, however, we're setting our sights on the less explored territories within SAP B1 as we're delving into the less common, underutilized features of SAP B1 administration and master data. So the hidden gems that can truly elevate your SAP experience. So whether you're a seasoned pro or new to SAP, get ready for some practical insights and actionable takeaways. So without further ado, let's dive into the treasures of SAP Business One. Okay, so on your screen, you can see the objective of our discussion for today. So we are here to discover the not so common functionalities of SAP Business One, including the form settings, UI configuration templates, online help, system messages log, and many more. So we will learn how to effectively utilize the system message log to keep track of our important system events and errors. We're also here to boost productivity with the time-saving shortcuts and hand utilities of SAP Business One, and to uncover the hidden potential in business partner master data by exploring the often overlooked and underutilized feature. Okay, so here in your screen, you can see the SAP version 10 environment for HANA. So we still have in here the main menu tabs as well as the main menu models. And for version 10, no, the addition of the presence of the company name and username at the top center of your environment. So um, what's use of this is it's easier for us to know kung saang database tayo connected and ano yung user na ginagamit natin. So, uh, this is also applicable no if you are using SAP versions na SQL and kapag nag-access kayo through the web browser. So makikita nyo pa rin doon yung company name and the username. Okay, so before, no, kapag nag-access tayo, if we want to change the company, we have to go to the administration module, then select choose company before we can transfer to another database. So with the presence of this company name and username sa middle, no, changing the database is just a one click away. So kapag kinlik mo yan, automatic mag-open yung choose company na window. Okay? So, another is the icon sa left side ng screen natin. So, meron yung tatlong line. So, kapag kinlik mo yan, the modules menu will be open or closed. So, it provides extra workspace to the users. So, additionally, sa version 10, meron din tayo nung icon dito sa may upper part ng ating SAP environment, no, beside the close, maximize, and minimize na icon. So, ito yung icon which we can use to hide the toolbar. So, additional workspace pa rin for the users. Yan. So, there are users no, that hindi sila masyadong familiar sa mga menus na SAP. So, for example, yung mga GRPO and SAP, most users are mas kilala nila yung receiving report. So, SAP provides us an option para i-change yung name para hindi na mahirapan yung ating mga users. So, punta ka lang dun sa document number na setup. And then on the right side, so meron yung option for the change menu name. So in our example, you can see pinalitan niya yung AR invoice to sales invoice and then credit memos to credit invoices. So after you update this, makikita mo yung menu mo ma-update na din as well as yung mismong window kapag inopen mo siya. Okay. So another function ni SAP na medyo na-overlook is the use of drag and relate. So drag and relate actually can help us get list o pwedeng reports ng customers, for example, na gusto nating makita if ano na ba yung mga in-order niya sa atin, ano na ba yung mga invoices. At the same time, yung item mismo, from the item master data, we can check if ilang invoices na ba yung nagawa for that specific item. Okay? So to show you how to do the drag and relate, so let's see this video. Yan. So for example, gamit tayo from business partner master data. So let's choose this customer, si Maxitech. Okay, so we'll open the sales document. Tapos click mo lang siya until parang mag-highlight yung gilid niya. And then from there, ida-drag mo na siya dun sa mismong document na gusto mong makita. So in this case, we want to check the sales order created for this customer. Yung ano yung mga items na na-order niya na sa atin. Okay? So, from mismo doon sa drag and relate na report, pwede din dyan mo nakunin kung ano yung gusto mong report for an item. So, in this example, gusto nating makita yung AR invoice for the specific item. So, ganun pa rin, drag pa rin. And then here you can see yung mga AR invoices created for that specific item. Ayan. Okay, so next naman is we have form settings, for SAP HANA versions, yung form settings nila for the main menu can be seen on the left side of the screen. Yung parang merong tools, diba? So once click, lalabas yung form settings for the main menu. And then from here, pwede mong i-choose kung ano yung pwedeng makita ni user. Or kung ikaw mismo sa user, you can choose what menu would you like to see sa screen mo. Kasi there are menus na possibly hindi mo na ginagamit o hindi mo talaga gagamitin, diba? So parang ang dami naman masyado. So with this setup, pwede mo siyang i-uncheck so that it will not be visible na on your screen. And form settings is also not just applicable dun sa main menu. Pwede rin siya sa mga marketing documents. So in this example, sales order, diba? So merong form settings on the toolbar. O kiklik mo lang yan and then the form settings window will open. And then you can see the list of the columns available for the document. Tapos you just have to check and then makikita mo na siya. So to let you see, ayan, tingnan natin kung paano siya gagawin. So sa environment natin, SAP Business One, so we'll select a document na gusto nating i-update yung form settings. So let's try the sales order. Yan. So you can see in here, ito yung sales order na available sa akin for viewing. I have it in here, item number, quantity, unit price, etc. So gusto ko makita yung item description. So to do that, punta ka dun sa form settings and then table format and then yung list ng available columns for this document can be seen. So para makita natin, i-check lang natin yung box beside it under the visible column. Okay. So kapag click natin yung OK, lalabas na dyan yung item description sa mismong sales order document natin. Okay. Additionally, pwede din tayong mag-rearrange ng columns. So for example, yung UOM code, lagay natin after sa quantity. So i-click mo lang yan, long press hanggang medyo parang magha-highlight siya and then i-move mo na siya. Okay? So, another is yung warehouse, i-move natin right after the total. Okay, so ayan. So, this is the updated sales order document and you can see na nandito na yung item description. Also, the UOM code is already right after the quantity. Ayan. Okay? So another unutilized functions or features na SAP is yung edit form UI and the UI configuration template. So edit form UI can be seen under the tools menu tapos edit form UI. So for edit form UI dapat naka-open na yung document na gusto mong i-edit. And then the UI configuration template, which can be found sa administration module, utilities, and then UI configuration template. So, i-discuss natin silang isa-isa, no? Okay? So, sa edit form UI, SAP allows us to move yung mga fields, no? So, from the user-defined fields, upon creation kasi, di ba, nandito lang siya sa right side. And then, especially sa mga new users, hindi sila masyadong familiar kung ano yung mga kailangan nilang i-open para makita nila yung mga fields. So, from here, pwede natin siyang i-move to the main window, yung mga vacant spaces. Also, if meron tayong mga fields na hindi naman gagamitin, pwede natin siyang i-hide. And yung mga fields din inside the tab, pwede mo siyang i-transfer to the main tab so that the user can already see it. Diba? Hindi na sila mahihirapang maghanap. And also, yung mga buttons, add button, cancel, yung mga ganyan. So, pwede mo din siyang i-move to a part where is more convenient for the user. Okay, so to show you, yan. So, let's try with the AR input. So, under sa tools, select edit form UI. So, you would know na nasa edit form UI ka na kapag nagka-black na siya, yung header niya, and then nakalagay na yung UI edit mode. So, let's try first with the UDF. So, ilo-long press mo lang yung UDF na gusto mong i-move until parang nag-darken yung border niya. And then move it to the place where you'd like it to be. Ayan. Diba? So, na-move na siya. So, another is from the main, let's say from the tab. Tapos gusto nating i-transfer din sa main. Let's choose yung control account. So, click, long press lang din and then move. Ayan. Diba? Tapos, additionally, pwede rin tayong mag-hide ng mga fields. So, for example, itong asset value data, no, hindi natin siya kailangan. So, right-click ka lang and then select yung hide. Ayan. O, di ba? Wala na. Okay? So, ano pa ba pwedeng gawin? So, pwede tayong mag-add ng tabs. So, right-click pa rin, add tab, and then, kunyari, other details. Okay. And then, nandito na yung other details tab mo sa last part. So, in here, pwede mo nang ilagay kung ano pa ba yung mga need mo na parang nasa isang window lang para hindi na mahirapan yung mga users mo. So, additionally, pwede mo din siyang i-realign kung medyo magulo. So, align left natin. So, yan. So, yung leftmost part niya medyo na-arrange na. Tapos, yung buttons din. So, pwede natin siyang i-move. Okay. Kunyari, itong cancel. Pwede mo siyang i-move to a place nga convenient for everyone, for the users. Ganyan lang. Yan lang. Okay? Tapos, if satisfied ka na sa ginawa mo, no, pwede mo siyang i-save. Para i-save, right-click ka lang, tapos select save. Yan. Tapos, kung wala ka nang i-edit, no, so pwede ka nang mag-leave doon sa edit mode. Tapos, ito na yung bagong look ng AR invoice natin. Okay? So another is the use of the UI configuration template. So para saan ba yung UI configuration template? So this is useful, for example, may mga departments tayo, no? May group of users that belongs to different departments. So since magkakaiba yung department, magkakaiba yung itsura or yung need nila with the SAP documents. So dyan papasok yung use ng UI configuration template. So pwede mong bigyan ng iba't ibang available fields yung documents na gagamitin ng users depende dun sa need nila. So, para mag-add ka, i-open mo lang yung mismong UI configuration template, tapos provide mo yung name, description, and then i-add. Yan. So, kapag nakapag-add ka na, so the next thing you'll do is mag-add ka na naman ng forms. So, meron doong, may tab dito, di ba? Itong tab ng forms. So, from there, pipiliin mo yung mga SAP documents na i-edit mo yung tsura nila. So, after mo yung mapili, click mo naman yung update na button sa baba. And kapag ready ka nang i-edit yung mga documents mo, saselect mo lang yung document, mismong document na i-edit mo, like this, tapos select edit from UI. And then mag-open yung document, and then from here, pwede mo na ulit i-apply kung ano yung ginawa natin dun sa edit from UI. Okay? Yan. Additionally, sa UI configuration template, so yun nga, di ba, iba-iba yung groups natin, no? So with this, pwede mo siyang i-assign either sa user itself or sa group of users. So, hindi mo na din kailangan puntahan isa-isa yung users para i-arrange yung kanilang documents. So, with the use of UI configuration template, pwede mo nang i-assign ka agad to multiple users or the group na. Pero syempre, before you can change your UI, dapat meron kang authorization. So, usually, ang edit form UI is for personal use. So, to provide authorization, dun ka naman sa general, tapos edit from UI. And then yung UI configuration, as mentioned kanina, these are for group of users. Yan. Para isang editing na lang. So, to access the edit from UI, sa UI configuration template, dun ka sa administration module, utilities, tapos UI configuration template. So, the authorization needed for that is also under the administration na utility, authorization, tapos utilities, and then UI configuration template. Okay, so users can also personalize their SAP environment. So to do that, you can see the icon sa toolbar, no? This icon. So this is for personalization. Para ma-personalize mo yung mismong SAP mo. So pag kinlik mo yan, mag-open yung user setup, tapos display na tab. So from here, you can update the look of your SAP. Pwede mong i-change yung skin style, color, font size, ayan. So, gusto mo, lagyan mo pa ng picture mo dun sa ibaba. Okay? Tapos, i-update mo lang din yan kasi the button will change from okay to update. And then, after update, pag re-login mo, updated na yung SAP environment mo. Tapos, this one is personalized siya, meaning sa'yo lang. Iba yung nakikita ng mga kasama mo. Just make sure lang kung naglagay ka ng picture mo, dito ka nag-edit ha, baka doon ka sa general settings, makikita ng lahat yung picture mo. Yan. Then additionally, meron din tayong shortcuts in SAP. So from F2 up to F12, you can use that to assign a shortcut. So to do that, select mo lang kung ano yung function. So anong F ba yung pag-a-assignan mo. And then you will select kung anong document yung gusto mong maging assigned to that shortcut. So with this, no, we use sales quotation as a sample. So kapag na-update na natin to, na-setup na natin, the next time na mag-click ka ng F2 or mag-press ka ng F2 sa keyboard mo, it will automatically open your sales quotation document. Okay, so if you could notice, wala yung F1. No? This is because F1 is already assigned for the online help. So, sa SAP na mismo yung nag-assign dyan. So, with the online help, For example, may mga documents sa SAP, no, or fields sa document na SAP that you do not know how to use or what's the use. So with that, click mo lang you have to press F1 lang doon sa keyboard mo, and then SAP will open an online help for you. So makikita mo na doon kung ano yung mga fields, para saan siya, and how you can fill up those fields. Okay? So this online help is also available doon sa system message log, doon sa lower part ng SAP environment mo. So yung mga errors na na-experience natin, no, pag may lumalabas siya na message, meron yan siyang katapat na help. So pag kinlik mo yung link, automatic sa SAP mag-open ulit ng online help. So that you would know para saan yung error, anong kailangan mong i-update para ma-resolve yung cause ng error. Okay? So, system message log, ito naman is nagpo-provide sa atin of different messages regarding SAP. So, if it's a red, it means there's an error and you cannot proceed with your transaction until the error has been resolved. So, dapat you will perform ano yung kailangan ng error na yon para you can proceed to the transaction. So, if it's blue naman, it's an information. So, it will warn, for example, no, meron kayong sinet up na commitment limit or credit limit. So it will just warn you, but you can still proceed with the transaction. Hindi naman siya isa-stop unless sinet niyang settings mo is dapat i-stop. Okay? So if it's green naman, it's a confirmation message. Successful yung procedure na ginawa mo. Nag-add ka ng document, it's successful, it was added successfully. So green naman yung color nung message na makikita mo dun sa system message log. Okay. So another thing naman na medyo na-overlook, no, is the period and closing. So this is very useful for the accounting tips. So they use this para i-close yung previous periods or yung mismo year-end closing na para doon sa books natin. Okay? So to use period and closing, you just need to select yung period from here. Tapos from what period ba yung covered natin? Is this a month lang ba or the year na? So January to December. Tapos you just need to provide ano yung retained earnings account na papasukan and ano yung period and closing account. After which, pag in-execute mo yan, SAP will provide you with a list of ano yung gusto mong ipang-close. Okay? And then kapag na-close mo na yon, no, if you're already good with those, SAP will provide 2 entries per account. Kasi baka magulat kayo, no? That's 2 entry per account. So one entry is closing of your account to the period and closing account, and then the other one is from period and closing account to the retained earnings account. So after which, pwede nang i-close yung period, tapos users can no longer post doon sa previous period. So safe na siya kay accounting. Okay, so another thing is yung live collaboration. Did you know na SAP has provided us with parang messenger-like? So hindi na lang sa Facebook tayo pwedeng mag-message, no? Pwede na din sa SAP. Basta work-related lang, wag naman yung chismis-chismis, baka makita ni boss. Ayan. So all you need to do is to activate yung enable live collaboration under the system initialization, general settings, tapos service na tab. Okay, tapos once activated, you can open the live collaboration either through tools, live collaboration, or the icon in here. Yan. So pag click mo yan, mag-open itong window na to, and then from here, pwede mo nang i-message yung kapwa SAP user mo. So kiklik mo lang, you would know if the user is online kasi itong part na to, yung this one is naka-light siya ng green, like this one, oh. Tapos kapag naka-gray out, so meaning it's offline. Okay? So since we all need collaboration na these days, no? From here, kunyari may isang user, kailangan niya magpa-approve kay manager. Eh wala hindi kagad nakita ni manager, no? So pwede niyang i-message. And at the same time, pwede niya ding i-add kung ano yung documents na ipapa-approve niya. So, si manager, pwede niyang i-click na mismo yung document, yung link, then this will open the document and then from there, pwede nang i-approve ni manager. So, mas mabilis na yung approval process. Okay. So, business partner master data. So, business partner master data has this icon na you can also sa may ibaba. I'm not sure if everyone is familiar, no? Pero if you click this button, this will provide you this menus. Okay? So with this, from the business partner master data itself, pwede mong ma-view yung mga related documents to that business partner, or you can also create na directly mga marketing documents such as yung mga sales order, AR invoices, mga credit memos, yan. Also, pwede kang mag-create ng activities. So, mga salesperson natin, no, kunyari meron silang scheduled meeting with the client or may mga follow-up ba na kailangan with client. Tapos magpa-pop up doon sa SAP nila. And then additionally, pwede ka ding mag-create ng service call. So service call usually is being used to log in support to a client. So especially yung mga may mga warranties. So as you can use the service call to record ano na yung mga na-provide mo na support doon sa customer na yon. Ano pa bang issues yon. So, pwede mong ma-log in doon so that in the future, pwede mo siyang gamitin as reference if ever may ma-encounter ka na same issue with other clients. Okay? Okay, so that's it for my discussion for today. So thank you so much for joining today's SAP Business One Exploration. I hope you found some useful tips, and remember, even small changes can make a big impact. So please feel free to reach out if you have questions. Happy exploring, and here's a more efficient SAP journey. Until next time.
Okay, thank you so much, Mitch, for sharing how to uncover the hidden potential in SAP Business One module. So, before we will move on to our next speaker, which is Freshworks, we will have an icebreaker first. Okay, who's game for this? Thumbs up naman. Okay, so most of us grew up watching teleseries and soap operas, right? So it was really part of our childhood watching together with our families and friends. So now, let's relive it. Our game for today is guess the title of the teleserye. There will be 5 questions and you will be given 5 seconds to answer. So the first one to type in the correct spelling. Again, the correct spelling will be the winner. Okay? So winners will receive 250 pesos GCash from Ark One. So are you ready? Give me thumbs up reaction, please. Okay, so they are now ready. Our first teleserye movie to guess is... Okay. So, sino ang fan na fan dito kina Judy Ann Santos at Gladys Reyes? Who? Dito natin malalaman, ha? Okay. So, someone guess Maria Clara? Mara. So, again, please type in the correct spelling, ha? Okay. So, what's the correct answer, Hannah? It is Mara Clara. Who guessed it right first? Okay, Hannah will type in the winner in the chat box. Our second title to guess is... Okay, so sino ang fan na fan dito kay Coco Martin? I think this is the longest prime time bida sa ABS-CBN if I'm not mistaken. Wow, proud ka pamilya. Okay. May nag-answer na ang probinsyano. May nag-answer rin na FPJ. So Hannah, what is the correct answer? Okay. The correct answer is ang probinsyano. Okay, Hannah will type in the winner. For our third title to guess is... Wow! This is Ding Dong Dantes and Marian Rivera. May nagsabi, wala, hindi ito time nila. Wow! Mga Gen Z or mga millennials to. Okay. Sinong fan sa GMA dito? May nag-answer na Jezebel. May nag-answer na Marie Mar. What's the correct answer, Hannah? Okay. Yes, the correct answer is Marimar. So the winner will be typed in by Hannah. For our fourth question is, okay, sino ang fan na fan dito kay Angel Luxien? Sino ang mga GMA at kapamilya dito? May nag-answer na Molawin, may nag-answer na Mu Lawin. Mo at saka Mu. Okay. What's the correct answer, Hannah? The correct answer is Mu Lawin. Okay. Congratulations. For our last title to be guessed, it's wow. Dear Mom Charo. Oh, that's a clue na ha. Okay, may nag-answer ng Dear Charo. Okay. May nag-answer ng MMK, maalaala mo kaya. So Hannah, what's the correct answer? The correct answer is maalaala mo kaya. Okay. So congratulations to all the winners. We will input in the chat box our email address where you can send in your GCash number. So don't go yet because later on we will be having the raffle draw. Now, for our next speaker, he has over 6 years of experience in customer-centric roles in the SaaS space, works with different organizations across segments, helping them transform and enhance employee experience while streamlining service delivery. He also leads the pre-sales engagement for employee experience suite of products at Freshworks in the APAC region. The pride of Freshworks. Let's all welcome 𝐤𝐳𝐵 Kumar. Hi, 𝐤𝐳. Hi, 𝐤𝐳. Are you here? We can't hear you, 𝐤𝐳. Can you turn on your mic?
Hi, Fila. Hi, everybody.
Hi, we can now hear you.
First off, thank you so much for having me, Ark One team. Pleasure to be here, and thank you for joining this webinar to all the 100 plus folks out there, right? So it really means a lot to us, and glad to be here and to talk about ITSM in general. And I think great session on the SAP piece, Michelle. It was really engaging. Thank you for that as well. So yes, I think Phila, if we can get started, I'll probably share my screen and we'll get started right away, if that's okay.
Yes, you can share your presentation, 𝐤𝐳.
Perfect, thank you. So hopefully you will be able to see my screen in a minute. So today it's primarily for us to, I think all of us are now familiar with AI, and there's a lot of buzz around AI as a technology, right? So I thought, for organizations, it's very important to kind of understand what AI is all about, because there is a lot of preconceived notion that AI is a very complex technology that will probably involve a lot of cost for us to get started and things like that, right? But we're here to kind of break that down and give you perspective on how you can use AI-powered ITSM in this journey of digital transformation that you're going through, right? So that will be the key focus here. Before we dive into that, I'd just like to take a few minutes to introduce Freshworks and what we do as a company, right? So Freshworks, we were founded back in 2010, and we started off with a fresh approach to business software, and we continue that until today, right? In 2021, we went public and we are listed on NASDAQ, and that basically is a demonstration and the strength that our approach carries along with our momentum, right? As of 2023, we are at a 580 million mark in terms of revenue, and we have around 5,000 employees. And most importantly, we serve 60,000 plus customers across 120 countries, right? So our roots have started with SMB market, and the vision is mainly to build software for companies in all sizes, right? So from small business to medium business to enterprises, covering the entire spectrum, right? So this has led to an amazing pace of innovation, and it's basically evidenced by the fact that Freshworks has been a leader in 3 major peer reviews by Gartner, right? So Gartner Magic Quadrants, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that. So that's a quick intro about what Freshworks is and what we've been doing. So now to talk about our product portfolio, I'd like to quickly introduce you to our line of products, right? So we focus on 2 major segments. 1, delight customers, 2, delight employees, right? So I'm sure all of you on this call are both, right? So you've been a customer at some point for one of your services. At the same time, you're all employees of an organization, right? So I hope you will be able to relate to a lot of things that I'm talking about today, right? So first up, delighting customers. So as part of that, we have Freshdesk, which is from a customer support background, and we also have Fresh Sales and Fresh Marketer, which is more of a CRM, right? And we have Fresh Service, which focuses on employee experience, which is going to be our focus for today's session, right? Conversational engagement, I think conversational is where the entire tech space is heading towards, right? So everybody wants conversational support. Gone are the days where you will send out an email to get help, right? So at this point in time, you would like to have a bot assist you or a live agent come in and chat with you and give you help, right? So for that, we have Fresh Chat, which is our conversational product, right? And all of this is supported and powered by our Neo platform. And we've designed it in such a way that you can seamlessly transfer data between these products using the Neo platform, right? So that's the line of products that we have. So now moving on, I want to quickly give you a glimpse of the kind of customers that we have today, right? Like I said earlier, we have about 60,000 plus customers across 120 countries, and these are a few of our awesome customers that we have, right? And if we go specific into our region, like ASEAN, our presence involves amazing brands like these that you're seeing on your screen, and these are from various regions within ASEAN, right? So I'm sure you are able to recognize quite a few of these brands that you're seeing here, right? So now getting to the core of why we are here today, talking about how AI and ITSM will help you streamline your business. We want to talk about the core focus, which is delivering transformational business impact with Freddy AI. So our AI journey, I think Gen AI is very recent, and there's a lot of buzz around that. But our AI journey started 4 or 5 years back when we introduced Freddy AI, right? And ever since, we've been investing into the AI space. And now with OpenAI and Gen AI capabilities, it's just made us a lot more stronger, right? But what does this translate to? So I'd like to introduce you to three concepts that we have, which we call the key services of our Freddy AI, right? So there are three components. One, Freddy self-service, Freddy Copilot, and Freddy Insights. So now, as the name suggests, the self-service is all about automating, your basic level 0 and level 1 questions, FAQs coming in from your customers or your employees, right? So like I said, you are a customer and you're also an employee, and a few of you will also be part of the IT teams who respond to queries raised by employees and things like that, right? So I'm sure you are able to relate to this. The fact that self-service adoption within organizations are also one of the key metric that leaders today are trying to optimize, right? So you need not bring in a human intervention for something very basic and simple, right? So we would like the automation and bots to come in and help us there, which is exactly what we're doing with Freddy self-service, right? So that's from an end user perspective. But let's look at Freddy Copilot, right? Freddy Copilot is for the teams that work on tickets, right? So if any of you here are part of the IT team and you work on tickets or you work on solving issues that your customers face or your employees face, this is for you. The Copilot is all about increasing your agent productivity, right? So it will arm agents with contextual information, the rich contextual information, AI coming in and helping you out in drafting your replies, or even identifying what the solution to a problem is, right? So we have embedded AI in all of these, and I'll also be showing you some of this cool stuff and how it actually helps you out, right? And finally, Freddy Insights. So this one is for the leaders, the managers, the supervisors who would like to look at metrics, right? So metrics, KPIs, at the end of the day, they are very important, and it's very important to understand how the team is performing and how how optimized your operations are, and KPIs are what will give visibility into that. So using Freddy Insights, Freddy Insights will throw insights at you based on all this data that's happening inside your service desk operations, and then it will give you areas that you need to focus on proactively so that you can stay on top of what's happening. So these are three pillars of our AI journey from a fresh service standpoint, right? But now let's look at what this actually means. So we saw the three services, and here is a breakdown of which persona can make use of what service in Freddy, right? So you see customers and employees will leverage Freddy self-service because everybody now needs on-the-go support, right? So nobody is ready to wait for hours before an email is picked up and the team works on it, right? Rather, it's on the go. And I think the pandemic has somewhat triggered this, right? So we're all reliant on instant messaging platforms like MS Teams or Slack and the likes of, and we'd like to have that similar kind of experience here as well, right? So that is where Freddy self-service is able to come in and cater to your customers and employees. But look at the other crowd. You have customer support agents, administrators, sales and marketing folks, IT agents and administrators, developers. To help all of these people in their day-to-day function and their job role, we have Freddy Copilot, which gives them supercharged productivity through contextual and conversational assistance, right? And finally, like I said, we have Freddy Insights that is focused at business leaders, managers, supervisors, and admins so that they are able to take informed decisions based on the insights that is being generated by Freshworks, right? So that's the goal, and these are the personas who will be impacted by the Freddy services that we have, right? So that's a very quick intro into what we have. But now let's look at generative AI from an ITSM lens, right? So ITSM, few of you might not be familiar with the term, so I will break it down. ITSM is nothing but IT service management, right? So today, as employees, if your laptop is not working or if your Wi-Fi is not as fast as it's supposed to be, you will reach out to your IT teams and get help, right? So I'm just giving you a very basic example, but there are more levels to it. And this is typically what IT service management is all about, right? So if a new employee is joining your company, you will need to provision them a laptop. You will need to give them access to particular applications. So how do you do that? That is service management. So a lot of things clubbed together is what IT service management is all about, right? But today we will focus on how AI is going to help you in streamlining this whole ITSM process, right? So this is a very interesting statistic, right? So the numbers say it all. Business around the world are already realizing the transformational potential of generative AI, through which basically leveraging automation and productivity enhancing tools. Because I think back sometime, there was a time where AI was looked like a luxury, right? But it's not anymore. It's more like a necessity. And as we are all striving to achieve that operational efficiency, it becomes very important to have AI in there and extract maximum productivity out of your current process and systems, right? So now let's look at how or what would right-sized AI approach look like. I think in the beginning of the session, I spoke about how there is a preconceived notion that AI is complex, AI is expensive, AI is so on, right? But those are just mere myths, and we'd like to break that to you by presenting Freshservice, right? Right-sized service management powered by generative AI. What does that look like? There you go. So why do we say it's right-sized, right? One, you have AI-powered experiences. So the focus is completely on that, right? So personalized resolutions to your employees 24/7, 365 days a year. And you don't even have to break a sweat. You have AI doing most of the things for you, right? That's where a lot of the power lies in. And capabilities that scale. Again, your requirements could be very different from another company's requirement. And we understand that, right? So as a fact of that, we have a very scalable model where you can start very small and then expand to other teams and so on as you realize the value out of Freshservice, right? And automation beyond IT. So there is also another preconceived notion that automation is only for IT, but that is hardly the case, right? So your functional teams like HR, legal, and so on, they need automation as much as the IT team needs. So it's really important to focus on automation for those functional teams as well, right? So these are three key pillars, and this is what right-sized service management would typically look like, right? And now with that, I will introduce Freshservice. So Freshservice is a right-sized service management solution for every stage of your business, right? So if you're just getting started, or if you're already there, or if you're a mature business, Freshservice is the right service solution that can help you out, right? So now I'll just quickly talk about 4 unique value propositions that we are able to offer. So we focus on delivering end-to-end consumer-grade experience for both end users and employees, right? And we are also AI driven, as you know by now. We've spoken enough about AI, so you know that we've invested heavily in AI, and we truly believe that that really helps in skyrocketing our productivity and operational efficiencies, right? And scalability, like I said, you are able to start small and then expand as required. So you have a very scalable and secure platform there. And finally, a partner-like engagement model, right? So we are your partner for success. So we focus on making sure that you realize value out of our product from the get-go, and that's our primary goal, right? So that's Freshservice, and this is a quick snapshot of Freshservice capabilities, right? So now let's look at some of the fundamental capabilities that Freshservice brings to the table, right? First things first, for IT teams, the need for a service desk where you're able to manage employee requests, incidents, etc., and even follow the ITIL process where you want to have change management, problem management, release management, etc., is critical, right? So that is the first piece where we also focus on encouraging employees to adopt self-service rather than wait for an agent to come on and help them, right? And then we have IT operations management. So Freshservice is able to help you from an operation management standpoint, where you're able to integrate with other solutions in your tech stack, like your monitoring tools, network monitoring, Datadog, Dynatrace, SolarWinds, etc. And Freshservice acts as an aggregator, right? So you can bring all that in and then have workflows for each of these alerts that are coming in. And Freshservice also includes a robust asset management module to discover your assets and manage your inventory, and basically also discover your software entities. And we're talking about both on-prem assets and even cloud assets for that matter, right? And we have a project management module in Freshservice, so you can run projects of varying size and complexity, regardless of the methodology, right? So we also have that in mind, and you can either go for a waterfall approach if you'd like to, or if you'd like to go agile, that is also something that you can do. And last but not least, we also introduced ESM, which is Enterprise Service Management, which is Freshservice for business teams. And the key goal here is to unify the service delivery process across the entire organization, right? So imagine IT using one platform, your HR team using a totally different platform, your legal team is using something else, and there is no collaboration in between these teams, right? So it makes it difficult for them to resolve incoming requests, and bring in that efficiency in terms of the turnaround times, right? So to kind of negate that and remove that altogether, we have a unified service delivery platform which all the teams can make use of, right? So it's all about extending Freshservice to your finance, HR, and other non-IT functions. Perfect. So I think we spoke about how the three Freddy services help end users, agents, and managers, right? So let's just double click on that and look at what it looks like for employees, right? So what does it look like for employees? Automatically resolve incidents and service requests. So you deflect a lot of these incidents and service requests through zero-touch resolution, right? So you don't have a manual agent sitting and working on these tickets. Rather, you leverage automations and AI capabilities to deflect that, right? And so you rapidly are able to see areas that need improvement and act on those opportunities to kind of improve the service delivery inside of your organization, right? What does it mean for agents? So for agents, you are able to give them proactive assistance, right? So as an agent, it's important that they are trained and they know what they are into and they know what they should be talking about with the customers or the employees. But then you're also able to arm them with proactive assistance to kind of accelerate the resolution process, right? And through insights is what you will be able to quickly analyze areas that needs improvement and then act upon it immediately. So these are three of the main focus areas when it comes to AI experiences, right? And next, we'll also double click quickly on the fact that Freddy Self-Service Copilot and Insights they basically translate to the following, right? So what are the features in Freshservice that help out from these three pillars, right? So if you take Freddy self-service, we have virtual agents that can be deployed on your Slack environment or your Teams environment. The best part is these are multilingual, right? So you can have conversations with the virtual agent, which is completely AI powered in the language of your own choice, right? Think about it. And formless conversation. Nobody wants to sit and fill out forms these days, right? So it's all about having conversations and conveying information through conversations itself, so that you don't have to sit and fill out forms, which is looked at like a legacy thing right now, right? And from a co-pilot perspective, you see we have three things. You have a reply suggester. So this is for agents, right? So if an agent is going to be working on a ticket, Freddy is going to look at the issue and suggest replies to the agent so that he or she can work on it. And we have ticket summary generator and even a help article generator, which helps in creating knowledge base articles from scratch using Gen AI, right? And finally, Freddy Insights is something that we spoke about, right? So I'll quickly move on, and I'd like to talk about these in detail. Perfect. So there you go. So this is Freddy Copilot, and hopefully you're able to see this small little GIF that is playing on your screen. So this is a ticket, and you can see here that the user has submitted a ticket to the IT team saying that the machine they have is turning off abruptly, and it restarted, and she's not able to launch any application. So as an agent, you can see here that the agent John is trying to reply, but you see John need not type all these responses from scratch. You see that John is just clicking on reply and clicking on generate response, and the generative AI is able to create a response based on the issue that the user has put, and John just needs to add on top of it if required, and then shoot that out. See, as simple as that. I think folks who have experience in handling tickets or even raised tickets in the past with your IT team, you'll be able to relate to this, right? Imagine a ticket coming in and having Gen AI draft the response for you, right? It gives so much time at your hand where you can do far more important things rather than handle these basic queries, right? So that's the focus here. So why it matters? You're able to enhance and standardize service delivery across organization, focus on what actually matters, and finally, enhance your process using AI capabilities, right? The next one. So this one is interesting, right? So I'm sure you all have experienced this, right? So imagine you have an email thread and you've been having back and forth conversations with a user or with a customer or any person for that matter. And you've had about, let's say, 100 conversations. So let's assume that it's a very long thread. It's been going on for months and you have 100 conversations. Imagine next week you have to go back and check for some detail that you sent in one of those emails. So it's going to be a nightmare, right? So where you'll have to navigate through those hundreds of emails to get this information. And the same goes for tickets, right? And in tickets, you could have a lot of conversations going on. But if you want to quickly refer to it and get some insights, you'll have to go through hundreds of lines of scrolling. And to kind of help out there, we have a summary generator, which will automatically generate summaries of tickets in a single click. So as you see on your screen, as an agent, I've worked on this issue. I'm just quickly generating a summary automatically and adding that as a private note on my ticket, so that in future, if some other agents need to work on a similar issue, they can just read the summary instead of going through the entire list of tickets, right? So that saves a ton of time, I'm sure. All right. The next thing is focusing on what actually matters and reducing your manual work, right? So you see here that we have a ChatGPT based prompter that you can make use of, right? So as an admin or as a manager, you need not sit and create reports anymore. That's good news. Yes. All you have to do is just send in prompts, just like you're having a conversation in ChatGPT, and Freshservice is going to give you the intent that you're looking for. How cool is that, right? So a small a version of ChatGPT right inside of your service desk, to kind of give you all those insights without you having to do all of that manual work, right? That's what this is all about. And this one is interesting, right? So I'm sure you're all familiar with knowledge-based articles, and I'm sure a few of you have created knowledge-based articles, and a few of you have read knowledge-based articles or made use of them in past, right? And knowledge-based articles typically tend to be created manually by agents or admins or supervisors. But what if I told you that you can have AI generate all these for you? So right now, let's assume that you've been getting a lot of VPN issues from your employees. And let's say you see that, okay, there is no existing knowledge-based article that users can make use of. So it's very simple. You just go in here, let AI know that you want to create a solution article for troubleshooting VPN related issues. So it will quickly generate content from publicly available content in the website or the World Wide Web, and then go about and generate this content for you. So you can then review the content, make changes to it, and go about and publish it. Right. So as opposed to sitting and drafting content for your knowledge-based articles from scratch, you're able to get it done in a matter of few clicks and then go from there. Right. So that is how powerful Freddy is. Finally, I just want to quickly wrap up by saying that Freshservice primarily focuses on these 4 aspects, right? So one, boosting agent productivity as much as possible. So a lot of the points that we spoke about, they all point towards this aspect, right? So boosting the agent productivity, making life easy for agents so that they're able to focus on more important things and they're not burnt out, right? 2, providing engaging employee experiences. So that's a given, right? So employees today, their standards have increased because of the customer experiences they've been getting outside as customers. So they expect a similar experience from an employee experience perspective as well, right? So it's important to provide engaging employee experiences through the self-service mechanisms that we were talking about, right? 3 is consolidation, right? So we don't want silos. You don't want your IT working in silo, HR working in silo. Rather, you want a very consolidated and unified service delivery, which we are able to offer, right? And finally, aligning your work to your business priorities, right? So it could be consolidation, cost optimization, achieving those KPIs, business efficiency, and the likes of it, which we are able to solve for. Right. So with that, you can see that these are a few numbers here. So you see 40% increase in agent productivity. So these are again based on real-time data from our 60,000 plus customers, right? So 46% ticket resolution through virtual agents. So that's all deflection. 356% ROI in less than 6 months. So considering that, we are a low code, no code platform, you're able to go live with the platform in a very rapid time frame, and you're also able to realize value very fast, which is why you have a 356% ROI in less than 6 months. And finally, your employee satisfaction score, 96% is more than what the industry benchmarks are, and that's exactly what we thrive for, right? So that's been my time, and I just wanted to take this chance to introduce Freshservice as a product to you, what Freshworks does as a company, and how we've invested in AI, because we truly believe that's going to help agents and users and skyrocket our productivity and get that operational efficiency we've all been chasing, right? So that's my time, and we'll now have question answers if any of you have any questions regarding what you've seen. And I'd like to close by thanking the Ark One team again for having me here and giving me this opportunity to present our product. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Gotham. Indeed, leveling up our digital transformation is the game. So later we will be having the live Q&A. So hold on to all those questions because we will be answering that later on. So upon reading our chat box, I'm so glad that everyone is so engaged with the games, with the raffles. So please stay tuned. We will go over and double check everything, and we will make sure that everyone will be happy at the end of this session. Okay? So now, please answer this quick survey form flashed on your screen. Is it now flashed? Okay, so this one, scan it using your camera phones and you will be redirected to a form. By answering, you will get one entry and your name will be included in the Wheel of Fortune later on. So worry not, because we will also be sending the QR code and the link via chat box. So I think you will be given 10 minutes to answer for us to extract the names later on for the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Now, I'd like to call on our panelists for today. We have Ms. Mitch Book, our SAP Business One consultant, Mr. 𝐤𝐧𝐵 from Freshworks, Mr. Glenn Mujeres, our account manager for Vismin, Mr. Erwin Padrique, our CEO, and of course, Ms. Marife Crucero from Luzon Account Manager. So, hi everyone. How are you? We also do have Ruel here from Luzon team, and I think we also have Angeline. These all our pretty and handsome sales. So now, do we have a question here? Okay. I would like to ask this question. This will be addressed to Freshworks. So, I'm just so curious. What is the need for businesses to automate business workflows and processes using the AI and automation technologies? So this can be answered by Gotham from Freshworks.
Uh, sure thing, Phil. I'm glad you asked that. So I think in today's current challenges that we face, right, and businesses typically want to address challenges of the future using AI and automation, right? So when we talk about delivering consistent value, IT service is always looked at as a cost center, right? And I think that has to change, and leaders will definitely buy in when they see the value coming out of IT service, right? Because we know for a fact that they're not just a mere cost center, because they are a pivotal piece in this whole piece of enterprise service management, right? So the main thing is, when leaders naturally optimize or solve for productivity of employees, and it's a natural place to get at, right, where you want to free up time so that agents can focus on innovation and other important things, rather than getting burnt out by working on repetitive queries, basic stuff, how to's and things like that, right? So one of the main reasons is to kind of prevent agent burnout. So a lot of agents face this burnout, which is very real. So arm them with all these technologies so that they're able to focus on more important things, and there is room for innovation, which will help you out in the longer run, right? And secondly, I also want to kind of quickly point out the fact that IT operations need to be optimized, because see today, you have downtimes, you have critical incidents. We can't avoid these altogether, right? So they are bound to happen. Technology at the end of the day could go down, and the reason could be basically anything, right? So while that is not in our control, what is in our control will be how we respond to such incidents, right? So we have a robust process around that. Make sure you have dedicated ownership for who's going to handle such incidents when it happens, so that while we can't avoid these outages and downtimes, you're able to bounce back faster and basically avoid any potential uh, uh, business disruption that it might bring. I feel that these are 2 points, and these itself show us that why we should be leveraging AI and automation technologies. I hope I answered. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you, Gutham, for that. So we have a question from Virginia Farm. So this is for the benefit of everyone that hasn't or haven't read the question and the answer. So there's a question from Virginia Farms from Mr. Ricard. So ano yung problema kapag yung na-drag na UDF ay di nakikita ng mga users? Sa akin lang kasi nakikita ang UDF na ginawa ko, then na-transfer ko na sa my general tab ng BP Master Data. So I think this can be answered by Mitch Book, our consultant from SAP.
Yes, so thanks, Phil. Yes, sir, kapag ginamit mo is edit form UI, using yun na doon sa may tools, tapos edit form UI. So whatever it is na i-edit mo is only visible to you. So per user kasi siya. So if you want it to be applied also sa mga users, we have to use the UI configuration template.
Okay, so that's all. So I think Mr. Ricard from Virginia Farms, Mitch has answered your question. Okay, Mitch, another question lang. I'm just curious regarding on the SAP admin module that you have presented. What's the current version of that SAP? Because I know our existing clients have different versions. So if you can share what works best for that.
Yeah. Latest version for SAP now is 2308, though wala pang na-release na documents, but those features shown earlier, no, available na yun sa latest version ng SAP. Though may iba na yung iba is available na din sa mga ibang lower versions, pero lahat is okay na for version 10.
Okay. So any more questions ba? Okay, so another what for this is for Freshworks. So what features of the AI power of the ITSM software can help organizations improve their business outcomes? So I think this will be more relevant to all those the decision makers. So can you share something, Gautam?
Absolutely. So I think I covered this in bits and pieces in the presentation that I did, right? But if I have to summarize quickly, I would say bots and virtual agents, they are going to play a massive role because I feel that they are one of the most important features that will, one, drive that self-service adoption. As good as your bots are, you will see your self-service rate go up, right? Which will essentially, go about and drive that operational efficiency. And conversational AI is one more thing, right? I think that is a feature because users now, in the current mindset that users are, it's important that they're able to have a conversation and get help rather than, like I said, filling in forms or sending commands and the likes of that, right? So conversational AI is a very important piece, I believe. And finally, for your the management team and the leaders who will typically be overseeing the operations and tracking performance, suggestions and intelligent insights are also a key feature, I believe, because yes, of course, you can always have good old reports to see what your KPIs are and how the teams are performing. But I believe that with insights, you will get visibility into things that you did not know was a problem, but it could be a problem in the future, right? So predictive intelligence also plays a major role here. So for me, these would be the top 3 features that an organization should definitely leverage.
Okay, thank you, Gautam. So we have another question from GL Joventud. This will be addressed to Mitch. Pwede po bang ma-change yung username? If yes, how to change the username po?
Hi, Sir Joven. Noventon. Ano sir, username can be changed po anytime. Actually, yung hindi lang natin pwedeng ma-change is the user code. So, username, you just need to update po yung field from kung ano na yung new username niya and then click update button. Pero syempre, you need to be a super user po so that you can update the username.
Okay. So another question, Mitch. How can we make use of the AP Reserve and AR Reserve in SAP Business One?
Actually, those modules no are under ano na sa ating purchasing, so watch out. I think it will be better answer sa ating next session.
Wow. So yes, we will be having another session on December 12th. So hopefully everyone can still join. So now I think there are no questions, right? From our guest or audience, or meron pa ba? So wala na. So now may I ask na lang siguro an ending statements from our panel before we will end this Q&A. So maybe we can start with Mitch, followed by Freshworks, and down to our sales and Sir Erwin.
Okay. So again, thank you so much everyone for attending this session. So I just hope that you've learned something and that you'll be able to apply it para mas streamlined yung process natin.
Okay, thank you, Mitch. Go Thumb.
Yeah. So once again, I think I just want to express my gratitude for just being here. Thank you, Ark One team, and thank you to all the folks who've made to this webinar. Really means a lot. I just want to leave by saying this one piece. Like I said, we all think AI is complex, AI is expensive, but that's definitely a myth. Like I said. And we at Freshworks aim to kind of simplify this and, like I said, basically help or create these business software for businesses of all scale, right? So that's where our focus is. So for anything, you can always hit us up. You can reach out to us or the Ark One team, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you again.
Thank you, Gautam. So now, Glenn.
Yes, hi. Good afternoon, maayong hapon sa tanan. So first off, thank you to Mitch and Gautam for a very insightful topic. And to all our clients, daghang salamat for always joining our events. So looking forward to see you again next month, as mentioned by Fila, on December 12th, right? 2 to 5, I think it's the same time, 2 to 5 p.m. We'll be sending you an invite after this event. So thank you, daghang salamat.
We will have Miss Marife.
Yeah, thank you, Phila. Thank you, dear partners, for attending today's session. Hope to see you again on December 12th. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have Ruel and Ange here?
Hi everyone. Thank you for having interest to this event. Just let us we know if you need something from our end. So we here for you. So see you again for the next event. Thank you.
Okay. Ange. Hello
Ange.
everyone. Thank you and welcome to Ark One. So hope to see you again on our next event on December 12th. Okay, so thank you to all our panelists for today. So now, I believe all of you have answered the survey form because it is now closed. So before we will proceed lang to our raffle, may I request to have a pictorial first with everyone. Please open your cameras so that we will have this community pictorial with our Ark One and SAP Business One. Okay, who's opening their cameras now? Can I see some from our beloved clients?
Well, di mo pinagsalita si Sir Erwin.
Huh?
Sir? Andyan, no? Kita ko siya, oh.
Hindi siya nagsalita. Ayaw niya.
Ayaw niya? Di, magsasalita yan
Okay,
mamaya.
can you help me guys for the cameras? Naka-disable daw.
Okay na, Phil.
Okay na. Okay. So now we will have this pictorial. Wow, ang gagwapo at ang gaganda ng mga customers ni Ark One. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, can you do the one pose? This means Ark One. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We Ark One. Okay, thank you so much. Now let's proceed to our raffle. This is the most awaited part. So there will be 5 winners of 500 peso voucher from GCash. So Hannah, are you ready? So Hannah, guys, is our marketing specialist. She is from Luzon. Okay. Okay, let's go, Hannah. Can you maximize it? Is there a sound, Han? Okay, for our first winner, we have Miss Queenie Branzuela. Congratulations, ma'am. Okay, for our second winner. Okay, for our second winner, we have I will do the sounds. Okay, we have Mr. Romeo Provello Jr. Congratulations, Sir Romeo. For our third winner, we have we have Mr. Oh, wala pa pala. Miss 𝐤𝐳𝐵. Congratulations, Miss. Sorry if it's Miss or Mr. Okay, for our fourth winner, we have okay, we have Miss Annalyn Nadores. Congratulations, Ma'am Annalyn. Okay, for our fifth and last winner, we have sino ba to? Miss Jonaline Carandang. Okay, congratulations to all our 5 winners for the 500 peso GCash. So that's it for today, and thank you for joining today's refresher training session, and see you on December